After the abysmal performance against Copenhagen this Sunday, 2:30 p.m. West African time, Chelsea will be taking on Arsenal at the Emirates Stadium, and this is a stadium that the last time we got a win there was 2021. Obviously, our form with Arsenal hasn't been great, but first of all, before we get into the whole thing that I'll be covering in this preview, make sure you like the video, comment and subscribe to the channel. 30 likes will go a very, very long way, into telling the algorithm that we are doing something right here. But yeah, let's get into the video. Arsenal has been a team that, this is a London derby. This is what the biggest London derby between the two giants of the London teams. Now, Arsenal has been a team that has been very, very hard for us to beat, because in the last 10 matches, Chelsea has only had one win against Arsenal, and that is crazy. And Arsenal has had 6 in the other hand. But before I even get to Arsenal, going into this match, I would have, loved to go into this match with so much confidence that yes, we are going to win, we are going to get a win. But after the performance I saw yesterday, because if you look, I didn't really put out a review because I don't know what to talk about. That was a very, very boring game. That was a very, very boring game. Anytime I look at the TV, they are playing, they are not trying to get out in gear one, and I know I might understand they don't want to get tired. They have a very, very important game this Sunday, this weekend. Okay, I understand all that, but that game wasn't something that game was the most boring game I have seen us play, in as much as we win. But that game was very, very boring. Sancho was rubbish in that game. But this is not about the game, this is about Arsenal. So Arsenal is a team that have been very, very hard for us. Like I said, I said in 10 matches we haven't had a win, and this we have a kind of a perfect record with Arsenal currently now, because both of us has 15 win each and 11 draw. I think the match has been played, if you calculate it, that's 41 times he has been played. You get me? We have a perfect record. So this match here kind of will determine whether someone has an upper hand, who is a bigger team or something like that. But because one thing that give me confidence in this match is not really about how we are performing. It's all about Arsenal. You get me? Because minus their 7-1 win against PSV, I think in the last 5 matches they have only had one win, and that is in that match. And their last 3 Premier League games, they have only scored 1 goal, which was against Manchester United. So I think it kind of gives me confidence. Their attack is not really as firing as they were in the beginning of the season. Bukayo Saka injured, Havertz injured, and these are one of their best players. Gabriel Jesus, all of them are injured. And that is one of the things that gives me confidence going into this match, and we should win this match. We should capitalize on this match. I think we can actually go second if we win this match. I think so, if I'm not mistaken, or we get on same points with Arsenal. You get me? And the last time we won Arsenal was in August 2021. Yes, August. I think that was a 2-0 win at home, at Arsenal's home. And 2021 to 2025, that's 4 years, bro. 4 years we haven't won Arsenal, not even at home. We haven't won Arsenal for 4 years, bro. It's been long. There was a time when the 6-0s, when we used to beat Arsenal black and blue. It's no longer like that now. You get me? They are, I won't say a boogie team, but Arsenal kind of uses us and wipe the floor. Because if you watch in the last 5 matches, especially at Emirates, we have played us in the last 5 matches, we have won 5 times and drew 2 times, and those 2 times we drew us at Stamford Bridge, and the 3 times we met at Emirates was 4-0, 3-1, and the recently trashing, which was 6-0, which was last season. And like I said, another thing that gives me confidence that we should be winning this match is that as all the Arsenal best players are injured, Bukayo Saka, who is their best player of this season so far, up until now, he's their best player. His Arsenal star man is injured, and he's the highest assist as well. So that is Arsenal, they have been suffering him missing this season. They are missing him in the Premier League, and the highest goal scorer in the league, which is Havertz, who has 9 goals this season, is equally injured out of the season. So I think somehow, even though we don't have Nicholas Jackson, we are missing a few players from our own side as well. We haven't been firing as well, but Arsenal hasn't been good as well. So I'm expecting us to go there, win our matches, do our business. Do you understand me? I'm expecting us to go and play Arsenal, do our business, win them. That's what I'm expecting. In as much as they really tough teams. You get me? Like I said, in the last 5 matches, they have only 1 win and 1 draw, and that was and both of those results came against PSG. They haven't win it. I think no. Did they lost against PSG? I think in the last 5 matches they had just 1 win and 1 draw, and that is they lost to West Ham. So they haven't really in a good form. In the last 3 Premier League matches, they have scored 1 goal. So Arsenal is not firing, and we should not be that team that they will come and pick up a point against. You understand me? Whereas for us, Chelsea, in our last 5 matches, we have only had 1 loss or 1 lose, which was against Aston Villa in the Premier League. We have won 4 straight matches, which the performance, if you check the performance, it's not really a convincing performance. You get me? But we have won 4 straight matches. You get me? I think looking at our 11, I think we'll play without a striker as well. I'm expecting Pedro Neto to go there, put up a good shift, because the first leg, which was at Stamford Bridge, he scored a goal, got us a point. So I'm expecting him to put a very good performance. And Kopama is looking defrosted, man. He's looking defrosted. Like, he doesn't have a fridge. His fridge is not working anymore. He's not good anymore. You understand? Because the way he has been playing for the past few months, he's really been bad. And I understand he's missing Nicolas Jackson, because he's the link up that when he plays the Nicolas Jackson, is actually very different. The link up and every and any other team. But for Arsenal side, we know they have one of the best defense in the league. Regardless, I think William Saliba and Gabriel Magalhaes. Yeah, so William Saliba and Gabriel Magalhaes, they are going to be. I think that's one of the advantage they have. And I would like to touch on other players. I think we should look out for Ethan Nwaneri, my boy. I really like him, even though he's an Arsenal player, but I really like him. I think we should look out for him, because he's going to cause us a lot of problem if we don't curtail him, or if we don't mark him well, if we don't keep him cool for the game. Is going to cost us a lot of problem. Lewis Kelly, very good players. I think they have some exciting players. Martinelli, who scored in the first leg, I think is back with from injury. He was injured, so I think he's back. But I'll be looking forward to see what Arsenal will do for the game, and you get me. And I think apart from there, we can match them up in the midfield. I think, in my opinion, we have a better midfield than Arsenal. You get me? So we'll just have to be looking what Enzo Maresca is going to do, how he's going to set up these boys, because if we play the same way we played against Copenhagen, it's going to be an absolute walk in the park. You get me? But I think we have some transfer news as well. Let's get into it before we get into the scoreline 11. So this early morning, a bomber dropped. I think you might have seen it. According to Fabrizio Romano, breaking news: Chelsea agree deal for Portuguese top talents Geovany Quenda. Here we go. Medical done for Quenda after secret blitz. He will join Chelsea in 2026. Club-to-club agreement completed with Sporting Lisbon. Quenda says yes to Chelsea project and Enzo Maresca's plan. And he furthermore said that Quenda's contract at Chelsea will be valid for the next 7 years. All agreed last night. There will be an option to extend for 1-year agreement. Now, according to Steve Fabrizio, he said that Quenda have already completed his medical test as a new Chelsea player, as revealed overnight. Portuguese winger completed his test with Chelsea staffs in Portugal after agreement done on Thursday. Story continued. Now, this is a shocking, because I think in the January transfer window, this is a player that I saw that was linked with Manchester United. So I was really shocking that we signed him. And like I said, another Sunday school student. Is a very young player. I haven't seen him play. I don't know how he plays, and it's very surprising. Like, I don't know what to say about him. So it's just that, what can I say is that he's another young player. I don't know how he's going to. I'm tired of the transfer, but he's a player that Manchester United was looking at to sign, but it is what it is. Chelsea hijacked it. So we won't be touching much on the transfer news. Let's get into the what's the name? Let's get into this my starting 11 for the game. Yeah. If you look at the screen right now, you see my preferred 11. This is not a predicted 11. This is a preferred 11. Now I start Jorgensen in goal. knowing fully well that he might not start. I think he'll start Robert Sanchez. I genuinely doubt Jorgensen starts. I think he's going to start Robert Sanchez. I'm really sure about that. And if you look at my right wing, is Rich James, because it looks like Malo Gusto will be out injured. We are not really sure. He's just doubtful. Maybe he will return after the international break. I think he had injured in the first leg against Copenhagen, and there are talks that he's okay, but he didn't play. Blah blah stuff. So I think maybe we see Gusto, but with what I have now, and we haven't heard about we haven't heard of the press conference. I think I might start James there. Wesley Fofana for me. Wesley Fofana, Levi Colwill will start as a double pivot. I would have wanted to put Tosin there, but Tosin played in the midweek, so I'm not sure he's going to put them there. And in the left wing side, we have Cucurella, who has been the best left back in the league. I don't care whatever said. You say Milukakes, you say Tyler, anybody you like, you call. I think Cucurella has been solid. And two of my pivots, I'll be starting Moises Caicedo and Romeo Lavia. And even though like he just recently returned, but yeah, I'll be starting him there ASAP, you get me. And in the 10 row, we saw play Enzo Fernandez. In as much as I wasn't really confident or really happy with his performance last night. Generally, I think we know like he has been good in other matches. Maybe I think that's a plan thing, because none of them were really off in their gear. They are just relaxed. They just want to see the game off. You get me? Now on the right hand side, I'll put Kopama, who I said who have been defrosted, but in the right hand side, put him there. I think, and that's the wing that he actually performed well last season. I'm just expecting him to turn up in this match to do some magic, but I don't know how he's going to link up with these players. Well, yeah, on the other side, I'll start Jordan Sancho. In as much as his performances hasn't been good, I think I really like him. I think on his day, I think he could turn up. He could create a lot of chances for us. And at the number 9 position, I'll put Pedro Neto, who has been very good in that position. Yeah, you know how critical I am of Pedro Neto. I'm not really Pedro Neto's biggest fan. So yeah, here's my starting 11. Now let's talk about my scoreline prediction. See, let me be honest with you. I want us to win, but it's different when you want something and something that is going to happen. I don't think we will win, but do I want us to win? Hell yeah, but I don't think we will win. That's a different case. So I'll go with a 1-1 draw. I think we'll go draw again. I don't see any win in this match. Arsenal has been a very poor side. Chelsea, on the other hand, we have been winning matches, but we have been a poor side as well. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I feel like, fuck it. I want to go to 1, but Raya has been really good this season. Like, how are we going to score? And we haven't been really all that good. You get me? We haven't been really all that good. Let's just stick with a draw. So yeah, here's the video. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you like it. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you after the match. You go be.